So today we're going to be doing a technique card on how to mash potato. Today isn't about re-educating people, it's just offering some other variations and other different ways on how to mash potato. As you can see here today, the main tools and ingredients here are a very large chopping board, a saucepan, a lid, a peeler, and also a sharp knife. Now these ingredients that you can see here are sourced from local suppliers. These potatoes here are Nicholas. You can use any potato type. The butter and also the milk are also sourced from local suppliers around this area. Okay, so the next step to making our favourite mashed potato is obviously peeling the potatoes. Now I use a peeler. I'm going to take one of my Nicola potatoes. As always, please be careful with very sharp knives. Okay, so we've peeled the potatoes now. I've given the potatoes just a quick wash under the tap just to get rid of any final dirt that you've peeled off of it. The size of what you chop the potatoes into should be roughly around that size, but if you don't do it that size, it just adjusts to the cooking time. So if you make it into quarters, then the cooking time to be able to do that will be a lot longer than if you make them really small. What I do is cut them in half. And then for really big potatoes, I'll do that again. And then I chop this in half again. You want to do small ones, medium-sized ones, or just into halves to be able to do quarters. Will take about 20 to 25 minutes to actually boil. I have always been taught that you bring potatoes up in cold water and that cancels out the starch. I filled the pot 3/4 full with water. You cook this on a medium to high heat for roughly around 20 minutes after it's actually been brought to the boil. So I put a lid on it until it boils, and then I just adjust the lid slightly to take it off so that it doesn't boil over onto the stove. Okay, so our next step to mashing our potatoes, I've just come along with a knife and stuck one in the middle of it, just to make sure that they are cooked. If they fall apart and they're soft inside, then they're done. The older the potato, the softer it becomes. I'm going to put them back into the pan that I boiled them in. So you can pretty much spike this with anything that your heart contends pretty much. So we're adding in today butter and milk. A substitute for butter, you can use olive oil, but if you use olive oil, don't place so much milk into it. So I've added in the butter, and now I'm just going to quickly mash these, add in some milk just to thin it out. And there you have our version of mashed potato.